I'm Cody Ann Barrett, and welcome to Frontline Business. Export manager for Wisynco Group, Stephen Dawkins, gave insight into the company's new product as well as products that are exported and plans to expand its markets around the world. More in this report.
Speaking during Expo Jamaica 2018 at the National Arena and National Indoor Sports Center, Group Export Manager for Wisynco Stephen Dawkins revealed a new glucose-based energy drink called Arenade, which he says will be soon offered on the local market. However, internationally, the Wisynco Group exports True Juice, water, bigger soft drinks, Boom energy drinks, Cran water, among others, which its export manager says represent brand Jamaica very well. Mr. Dawkins shared how many markets they export to.
We are currently in about 30 odd markets, about 31 markets right now. And we, in particular, apart from CARICOM markets, we export to the US markets, which include New York, Florida, Atlanta. Those are the key markets in which we are, which is diaspora based. We are also very big and growing rapidly in the UK market, going into and UK and the European markets, going into countries like Holland and Switzerland and Sweden.
Mr. Dawkins also boasted about the company's achievements and the products which are leading on the Jamaican market and the diaspora.
We are the leading soda, which is the biggest soft drinks. We have the leading soda there. Where energy drink is concerned, Boom energy drink is the biggest energy drink in the Caribbean. So from once you go to the diaspora markets, they understand it and appreciate it. And we, of course, we have the biggest water in Jamaica, and of course, it is very, well taken, and people loves it.
Mr. Dawkins shared plans of expanding its market, emphasizing that Jamaica has one of the biggest brands around the world, which makes Jamaican products popular.
So from once you align your products with the Jamaican brand, it is somewhat an easy sell. Jamaicans are what you would call influencers. And from once you position your products in such a way that people recognize it as a Jamaican brand, it usually do very well. If you look at the bigger soft drinks, you'll realize that it has its flags on it, and most of our drinks would have something Jamaican on it, and that is how we tend to align ourselves, and people gravitate towards the brands that way.
Kimberly Wright, Frontline Business.
Jamaica is said to be losing out on billions of dollars because of the country's failure to fully exploit the resources of the sea and a continued stubborn reliance on land area only to generate economic growth. Valerie Hickey, the World Bank Practice Manager for Environment and Natural Resource Global Practice for the Latin America and the Caribbean region, made the declaration last week while addressing a public lecture on the blue economy. Ms. Hickey stated that there is 95% focus on the 10% of land, but she argued that the Caribbean Sea alone holds an annual value of 400 billion US dollars. She added that by 2030, it is predicted that the entire sea economy could be generating 3 trillion US dollars annually. On the foreign exchange market, the US dollar is being sold for an average $125.18. It's costing $99.06 for the Canadian dollar, while the pound sterling is being sold for $175.93 and the euro for $156.22. In Monday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index advanced by 1,030 points to close at 306,435. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 43 stocks, of which 13 advanced, 19 declined, and 11 traded firm. The Junior Market Index declined by 14 points to close at 2,933. Among the winners were Berger Paints, Elite Diagnostic, Express Catering, Grace Kennedy, and Jamaica Broilers. Stocks declined for 1834 Investments, AMG Packaging and Paper, Blue Power Group, Carreras Limited, and Derrimon Trading. Stocks traded firm for Burrito Investments, Caribbean Cement, Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, Caribbean Producers, and Phosphorus Company. JMMB Group was the volume leader with over 1 million units, followed by Carreras Limited also with over 1 million units, and Jamaica Broilers with 570,105 units. News in oil. Global benchmark Brent crude turned positive in volatile trade on Monday as it jockeyed between downward pressure after Iran dashed hopes that OPEC would extend its production cap, pact and support on fears that U.S. sanctions could dampen Iran's output. Brent crude futures rose 22 cents a barrel to $74.28 after earlier falling to $73.13. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures fell 13 cents to $68.27 a barrel, rebounding from a session low of $67.14 a barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Cody Ann Barrett. Regional stories are next after the break.